Sorry. Who here knows who they want to vote for? Or like, who do you want to win to be our next president? Okay. Let's imagine you all raised your hand and you guys had your opinions. Who would go out and vote? That's awesome.
I'm registered.
So what I'm going to talk about is hopefully to motivate you guys to vote, because I don't know if you guys heard, but Donald Trump is winning the Republican primary, and that scares me to death.
Oh, hell no.
So according to the Pew Research Center, only 24% of people trust the government. But I want to ask those the other 76%, if they are going out to vote and trying to make a change for us. You can trust the government or not. If you don't, then at least try to make an effort. So as a college student, I really stress the idea of voting, because once we graduate, we're going to be in the real world. We're not going to, by the time we're in that situation where we want a change, we can't get it, because we're going to be in that situation where we have to fight for it. So why not start now, before you have all these responsibilities of a career, and start making a change right now? So first of all, I want to talk about how you can get informed so you can make an educated decision of who your candidate should be. Next, I'll tell you why we should vote and like how much percentage of people are voting, because some people may argue that, oh, my vote won't make a difference, and I'll tell you why it does. And then lastly, I'll tell you why as college students we should be forming a community to work together for our candidate or cause, whichever one you want to be. So these are the most popular candidates so far, and as you know, that's Bernie, Hillary, and Trump. So voting is more than just 1 point for your candidate. It is a decision for you, your future. Just because you're one person doesn't mean you can't influence the people around you like I'm trying to do. If you guys form together, then you get the publicity you want, you get all the votes put together, and you can actually make a difference. So according to Robert Longley, as a U.S. government expert, he said the primaries set the tone for the candidates. Meaning once all of this is over, when November comes around and stuff, there's going to be two candidates, and it looks like it's going to be Trump. And the next is a divide between Hillary and Bernie. So what can you do? Like, who should you choose for if you choose to vote? I really don't like the idea of just scrolling Facebook and being, oh yeah, I'm a Democrat, I'm gonna go for Bernie because he wants college tuition. I want you guys to go on their website, and then, this is Bernie's, but for instance, they all have an issue tag, and you should click on it. And what it'll bring up is all their issues, the ones they stand for, and if you click on it, you'll get a long paragraph of what their stance is. So get educated about the candidates. Find out if they're aligning with your interests. So like I said, Trump has been winning the Republican candidate party. And then from the looks of it, it's not very good. I think we all understand that Trump's not a very good candidate. So there's that big argument that we don't make a difference. But according to Sean McElwee from the Al Jazeera News, which is a domestic and international news report, that only 42% of people have been voting. 42%, if we do the math, that's 58% of people that are not voting. So you tell me, does that make a difference at the end of the day? It does. So that's a missing 58% that can sway the parties, right? I don't care who you vote for, but I want you to go out there and make a difference. And in addition, if you're not voting for people, you're letting other people vote for someone you might not agree with. There are actual people funding him and going to his rallies and thinking he's some sort of god that's going to make America great again. So we should be fighting for whoever we vote for or want to be president. And just a little fun tidbit, after the Super Tuesday primaries, how to move to Canada, Google search shot up. But instead of fighting or trying to figure out ways how to leave the country, let's make a difference. You just gotta vote. I'm pretty sure majority of people don't want Trump, but the people that are motivated to get him into the presidency
Right.
are willing for him to be there. So we should be, instead of hiding behind our screen saying, I want Bernie, go out, show the people you want Bernie or Hillary, whichever one you want. In addition to Iloi's article, he posted about how family income, the poll about family income, about who is voting, who's coming out to vote. And as you notice that, I'm assume that Cal State LA is like a lower kind of population, like we all have struggles financially. So we're around here, compared to people with more money than us, like 15 times more, going out and voting. What does that tell you? That people with money are going to advocate for themselves. They're financially stable. They're not going to think about a candidate that's going to help people in poverty who are struggling to make ends meet. So if we all vote, we can beat these people. Like 58%, I'm pretty sure, if you think about it, remember the whole 1% thing? Like 1% of the population is rich. But what about the other percent? The one that's struggling to make ends meet? We can make a difference. And my third point would be that if we all bond together, we get more publicity. Although this may be a bad example of what happened last week. We got publicity because we all worked together for something we believed in. Although this would have been handled more properly, it is an example that if we're working together, we can make a difference. So to top it off, our primary is June 7th. So in case you guys have the time or something, because I understand that not many people have the time, they don't have the motivation, the right resources to go out and vote. But if you can, I really stress about the primaries. Oh. And then, yeah, it'll be great. Thank you.